So hey, it's the next day. I had my doctor's appointment on yesterday. So today is the 13th of May, Wednesday. Happy hump day. Woohoo. So the good news is, unless there's any kind of crazy hang-ups with the hospital, we should be good to go for our surgery next week. Hysterectomy, here we come. Part of my, we'll call it good news, if you want to call it that, is that the doctor thinks he will be able to leave my ovaries in place. And that's important because I am not at menopause yet. So having natural hormone production, even though my ovaries don't function 100% normally, is still important. It's still better than the alternative, which would be what some friends of mine like to call flash menopause, although there's probably a technical term that I have no idea what it is. So I don't anticipate having to go through that. We will see which type of removal he has to do. So there's two main types. One is what they call laparoscopy. So they make a couple of little incisions in you, and then they cut out your bits and pieces and they pull them out your vagina. The other is what we would think more of as a traditional cut you open abdominal exploration type of surgery. And that depends on the size of my uterus at the time of surgery. My uterus is enlarged, so we shall see what that looks like next week if the surgery goes forward, which it should. It's nothing on my side or the doctor's side that's going to stop it at this point. It's on the hospital side. So we'll find out. But yeah, so that's coming up. I did all the paperwork. I'll have blood draws and things like that I have to do early next week at my local hospital. Basically just to make sure that they have the proper blood type and whatnot on hand in case, because it is a surgery and bleeding is a thing. So that's a part of the preparation for this, in case you did not know that. And that's part of why I'm doing this. It's not so much just to share what I'm going through, which that's certainly part of it, because hey, it's scary and why not? Sharing is caring, or the more the merrier. I don't know. But it's to let you know what some of the process is. So you go through diagnosis, you go through preparatory stages. They're going to try and avoid doing surgery if they can. But if you're like me, and really the only way to make you better is to remove your uterus and your fallopian tubes and potentially even your ovaries, then that's what they're going to do surgically. So you go through all of that. You go through all the screenings to make sure you don't have anything that's more serious that would require specialty work, which thank God I do not. However, you go after that into preoperative planning. So that was what yesterday was. He had to do kind of a general pelvic exam because it had been more than, I believe he said it was more than 60 days before surgery, which ours was way back in February. So yeah, it's more than 60 days. That he has to palpate and make sure nothing's drastically changed that we need to then rescreen. So he did that. We went on and went ahead to doing all the preoperative paperwork. So I signed all kinds of waivers and permissions and the preoperative stuff that you don't think about usually. So I got that underway. I actually also had some paperwork for my employer because I do have medical leave and they wanted me to make sure that certain paperwork was done. So we got all that done. Thank you to the lady at the doctor's office who got that faxed, or excuse me, emailed over today. We appreciate that. Yeah, and so Monday I will go and have some blood drawn. At some point, the hospital is supposed to call me to do a COVID test as long as everything's moving forward. So I guess I'll have to have the swab up my nose thing. Yay. Not my idea of fun. I don't like things being messed with my nose. Which it's kind of funny that that's the thing that I'm the least enthusiastic about in this whole process. Stick a swab up my nose to make sure I don't have a deadly disease. Go figure, right? But I'll do that. There are a couple of other things I will tell you about next week when I'm doing them that I have to do the night before and the morning of. It's preparation for the surgery. So I will tell you all about that later on, and we'll just go through this process. Right now we're anticipating that he'll do a laparoscopic surgery, and what he tells me is that that particular surgery is going to require an overnight stay at the hospital. If he has to go in and do a more open abdomen surgery, then it's going to be a 2-night stay. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I never did sleep well in hospitals, but I can manage it, and then I'll be home and probably on pain meds for a couple of days. And then I will be off work for a little while, doing other things with my time, mostly sleeping. But that's where we're at right now. So that was the promised end to the vlog. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you subscribe and follow my journey. And we'll see where we go. And if you're interested in other things I might have posted, I am a professional life coach. So I have a channel that hopefully you're watching right now because you clicked on the video, and that's Carol's Coaching Corner. And right now I'm still building it, but I hope that you come along for the journey while I build it and make it better every day. So thank you for watching. I hope that you got some benefit out of this, that you remember to be kind to yourself and to others and to me in the comments. This is a very serious life scenario that I'm going through. And all I'm doing is sharing my journey. So thank you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next one.